across the globe, welcome to yet another interesting edition of Sport Trip on Kiraa Sport TV. My name is Ebidapo Miracle Oluwadami Lola. This edition promises to be entertaining as I'll be taking on the happenings in the world of sports, starting from local before we go to the international story that I have on my table. Alright, please do well to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also don't forget to click on the notification bell so once we drop videos, you get notified on all the videos I'll be dropping on this particular platform. Starting from the story that I have with me here. Prairie Passer and Leon game on a wonderful new partnership across Africa. Let me confirm to you that the Prairie Passer and also Leon, Prairie Passer bookmaker company has become the official betting partner of Olympic Lions across Africa, forging a dynamic alliance that actually blends football in excellence with innovation across continents. Yeah, what Paripasa bring to the table? Football favors meet continental reach. A legendary brand is now more accessible than ever to fans across Africa through Paripasa established presence and also user-friendly platform. Our fans across Africa are a significant part of our community, and also today's announcement marks a major step in cementing that bond. We are thrilled to partner with Paripasa and also unleash exclusive ways for fans to connect with Olympic Lyon. Yeah, says Harry Moya, the Deputy General Manager of Olympic Lyonnais. According to a report I have on my table, they have a lot of benefit to the particular partnership, joining forces with a club of all else starting in what is actually incredibly exciting. We look forward to delivering unmatched fans experience where passion, competition, and also innovations all comes together. Added Damilari Obadimu, that is what the media officer of the Paripasa African CBDO. Stay tuned, football fans. An unforgettable journey with Olympic Lions and as a Paripasa starts now to excite all African fans. Moving away from that particular story, taking a look at another story here is a story regarding Onazi. As Onazi tips Orban for success at Verona. Let me confirm to you that the former Super Eagles midfielder Ogenzi Onazi has backed gift Orban to thrive rather at 3-year sides Alex Verona. Orban recently sealed a loan move to Verona from Bundesliga club TSG Hoffenheim, and also will be eager to make an immediate impact in Italy. Speaking to Footy Africa, Onazi described Serie A as one of the toughest and also most tactical leagues in the world, noting that it will be a huge step in Orban's development. It's perfect for him to come to Italy because it is one of the strongest leagues tactically in Europe. It will help his career a lot, and also he has already done well in Belgium, France, and also Germany, and you can actually see the talent is there. I believe Syria will take him to the next level. And as I said, he urged Japan to keep improving and also adapt quickly to his new environment. The fans in Verona will enjoy him. It's exciting to watch, and also his teammate will also benefit if they keep supplying him in the box, and also he has an eye for goals, and I'm confident he will definitely deliver. Moving away from that particular, so taking a look at another local story popping up. Here is a story regarding Kingdom United Games. Abuja 2025 unveils kickoff date. Let me confirm to you that the Kingdom Unity Games Abuja 2025 has unveiled kick-off date just as the countdown begins for the maiden edition of the Kingdom Unity Games Abuja Kuga 2025. Organizers have actually officially announced engineer Asiroma Joseph as their game ambassador. The Kingdom Unity Games Abuja, set to take place from September 6 to 13th, 2025 in Abuja, is a faith-based sporting initiative designed to unite youth from across the FCT and also the neighboring state through competitive sport. The event emphasizes peace building, discipline, spiritual growth, and also youth development. Engineer Joseph, an international chess player, and also the former secretary of the Nigerian NEPA Chess Association, recalled his experience organizing chess tournaments that brought people together from across the power sector. According to him, such events demonstrate how sports can actually transcend barriers and foster a sense of shared identity. Though I come from an engineering background, I've always been passionate about sport and also youth empowerment. We've moved from the analog age into a digital era, and it's important that our youth growth with times. The Unity Games provide a platform for them to express themselves positively, build discipline, and also find purpose. As ambassador, Engineer Joseph called on residents of Abuja, Nasarawa, Niger, Kogi, and also other neighboring regions to participate and also show support. I invite everyone, youth leaders, elders, regions groups, and also communities to be part of this historic event. This is the first edition, and also we will be determined to the future of this particular games, and also personally reach out to my works to my networks rather, to ensure we have strong turnout for the opening and also closing of all the events in between. Finally, on that particular news story, Ambassador Omonaku concluded by reaffirming the commitment of the organizing team to deliver a world-class sporting experience that blends faith, fun, and also future building for the youth. Away from that particular story, taking a look at the MPL stories that are for you. Rivers United throw gates open for Kiraa United showdown. Kiraa United have thrown their gate open for their first home game of the 2025-2026 Nigerian Premier Football League season MPFL against Kiraa United. The Pride of Rivers will face Kiraa United at the Adozie Amasa Amaka Stadium. That will be on Sunday. The encounter is scheduled to happen 4 p.m. Nigerian time. The management of the club disclosed this in a statement on Thursday. They urged the club's supporters to join them for the game. Rivers United head reigning champions MPFL Rema Stars to a 1-1 draw in the opening fixtures of the season. Moving away from that particular story, let's go take a look at this before we go to international story there for you. Osho signs for league onside club Cardiff City. The Super Eagles defender Gabriel Osho has joined English club 1 Cardiff City. According to reporter of my table, Osho moves to Wales capital from League One side AJ Azuri. The 27-year-old signed a 4-year contract for an undisclosed field. The centre-back spent just one season with the Azuri, having arrived on a free transfer last summer. Osho was a popular figure during his time at Luton Town. He was part of the Atta squad that secured promotion to the Premier League in 2023 and 2022. Osho made 21 top flight appearances and also scored twice for his team. Now, moving away from that, let's go take a look at some international story. Before we go to international story, I'm going to cite this particular story again, popping up at the local scene. Let me confirm it again. Coach confirms Aroko Dari close to Wolverhampton Wanderers move. Let me confirm that the Genk manager, Torsten Fink, has actually reviewed the reason behind his decision to leave Tolu Aroko Dari out of his squad for the Thursday night UEFA Europa League tie with the likes of Lech Poznan. Fink said he took the decision to avoid risks with Nigerian international close leaving the club. Premier League club Wolverhampton Wanderers are reportedly in talks with Tolu Aroko Dari for Genk for this particular top striker. The Nigerian international is actually open to moving to Millionaires with Tottenham Hotspur ready to splash $20 million on him. Fink confirmed negotiation between Genk and also Wolverhampton Wanderers for the player. Negotiations are underway. A club is actually interested is too risky for both parties and also to play, the gaffer told a correspondent media. Aroko Dari was the top scorer in Belgium Pro League last season with 21 goals he was able to acquire for himself. Alright, to the international stories that I have for you, the first of its kind is a transfer story regarding Simons Nkuku to undergo Tottenham Hotspur and also AC Milan medical. Let me confirm to you that RB Leipzig Xavi Simons is all set to undergo his medical with Tottenham Hotspur. According to a football expert, Fabrizio Romano, he said this comes after Tottenham Hotspur agreed a $60 million fee with RB Leipzig for the signature of Xavi Simons. This means Spurs has beaten their Premier League rivals Chelsea for the Dutchman's signing. Both Premier League London clubs were keen on signing the attacking midfielder this particular summer. Meanwhile, in another development, Chelsea forward Christopher Nkuku has arrived in Italy ahead of his move to AC Milan. According to a correspondent media, Italy Nkuku will undergo a medical today with the Italian Serie A giant. Yeah, this comes after Chelsea agree on a deal with AC Milan that could reach more than $36 million for the Frenchman's switch to San Siro this particular summer. Away from that, let's take a look at another popping story, emerging story. Mourinho sacks as Fenerbahce manager. Let me confirm that Fenerbahce has decided to sack Mourinho as their manager. The Turkish club has decided to part ways with Mourinho a day after they failed to qualify for the Champions League phase. They were eliminated by Benfica. The 62-year-old has only been with Benfica for 8 months and leaves after only 2 matches this particular season. Mourinho led the club to a second place in the Super League just last season. During his time in Istanbul, Mourinho failed to win any silverware, having been knocked out of the Turkish club in the quarterfinals and falling to Rangers in the Europa League round of 16. Moving away from that, taking a look at the story, EPL, Chelsea poised to for Isak transfer following Jackson a deal. Let me confirm that Chelsea, Nicolas Jackson has agreed to join Bayern Munich on loan, but the Blues are waiting on Alexander Isak potential move to Liverpool afterwards before approving the transfer. Chelsea are seriously looking to offload Jackson before the summer transfer window closes on Monday midnight. The Senegalese has attracted several interests with Bayern Munich, Newcastle United alongside Aston Villa, all exploring the possibility of a deal. Meanwhile, Bayern Munich are in advanced talks with Chelsea over a loan deal for Jackson. The Bundesliga champions have informed the Premier League West London that they are willing to cover Jackson's salary in full. However, according to a correspondent media, Chelsea are waiting on Isaac transfer situation involving Liverpool and Newcastle United before making a final decision on Jackson's future. Record that Isaac is currently on strike at Newcastle United in order to force to move to Liverpool this particular summer. As a result, Chelsea are said to be holding out for a better offer than the one that the Bavarians' current loan proposal. The Blues are waiting to see if the Howe sides will follow up their interest with a bid to sign Jackson permanently on a permanent transfer deal. Away from that particular story, finally, on the international news stories that I have for you today is news regarding Chelsea as they face this price for Lopez after Maresca discussion with Barcelona midfielder. Let me confirm to you that Chelsea has been faced with a new price to sign the Barcelona attacking midfielder, that is Fermin Lopez, after manager Eric Maresca had talks with the player. The Blues have already expressed interest in signing Fermin Lopez from Barcelona this particular season. They reportedly made an opening bid for the Spain international worth around $43 million. Earlier in the week, they saw their offer rejected by La Liga champions. However, according to Spanish outlet Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona wants $78 million for Lopez. The report added that Lopez is said to be seriously consider his future at the Blaugrana and also has reportedly have several phone calls with Enzo Maresca. Meanwhile, Chelsea are still working on several deals ahead of next Monday transfer deadline. They have finally agreed a deal with Manchester United to sign their winger, Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho move to Stamford Bridge will take the Blue summer transfer spending to $300 million, but Maresca's sides are not ready to conclude their transfer business at the moment. All right, let me take a look at this before I leave this. This are regarding transfer stories for Manchester United. Manchester United take decision after Maino asks for loan move. According to report over my table, Manchester United has taken a decision after Kobe Maino asked for a loan move away from Old Trafford for this particular summer transfer window. Yeah, Maino has told United hierarchy at a meeting on Thursday that he wants what? He wants to go on a loan move before the transfer window closes next Monday. However, according to a transfer expert, Red Devils rejected the England international request, telling the youngster they will not authorize a loan for him. Maino didn't play in United Premier League games against Fulham and also Arsenal. However, the 20-year-old midfielder featured in their Carabao Cup loss to Grassroot Town on Wednesday night. Maino, who is not actually happy with his lack of game time in the Premier League side, under Ruben Amorim, joined the club academy at the age of 9. He has attracted interest for Spanish La Liga giant Real Madrid in recent days. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we finalize this, yes, you know, it's a weekend and we have a lot of games that will be happening live and direct for the weekend game of football. Let's go take a look at some possible games that will be happening live and direct for the weekend. All right, then later on today, games are not happening, but just games are happening rather for the La Liga. We see 2 games that will be happening for the Spanish La Liga at exactly 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time. We see Elche win up against Levante, and also 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time, Valencia will be taking on Getafe. And also for the German Bundesliga, just again will be happening with the likes of Hamburg will be up against St. Pauli at exactly 7:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Italian Serie A, Cremonese will be taking on Sassuolo at exactly 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. It's not 15 minutes away from 8 p.m. Nigerian time. It's on Leeds will be taking on AC Milan. Right, for games that are scheduled to be happening tomorrow, English Premier League is here for us to take a look at for the games that will be happening for the English Premier League later on tomorrow. Let me confirm to you that at exactly 12:30 p.m. Nigerian time, Chelsea will be taking on Fulham, and also 3 p.m. Nigerian time is when these games will be happening. Manchester United will win up against Burnley. Tottenham Hotspur will be taking on Bournemouth, and also Sunderland will be going up against Brentford. 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time is when Newcastle United will be taking on Leeds United, and also Wolverhampton Wanderers will be taking on Everton at exactly 3 p.m. Nigerian time. And for the La Liga games that we have for this Saturday, a lot of games will be happening for the La Liga. Before we go to La Liga games that will be happening live and direct on Saturday, let me run through some games, important games that will be happening on Sunday for the English Premier League side. 2 p.m. Nigerian time is 4:30 p.m. Nigerian time is when Liverpool will be taking on Arsenal. 2 p.m. Nigerian time for Nottingham Forest will win up against West Ham United, and also 2 p.m. Nigerian time is when Brighton and Hove Albion will win up against Manchester City, and also 7 p.m. Nigerian time on Saturday, on Sunday rather, it will be Aston Villa win up against Crystal Palace. And for other games, for the other leagues that will be happening, for Spanish La Liga, Celta Vigo will be taking on Villarreal at exactly 4 p.m. Nigerian time. That will be on Sunday. And also 6 p.m. Nigerian time at Real Betis will be taking on Athletic Club Bilbao. And also Espanyol will be taking on Osasuna 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Real Vallecano will be taking on Barcelona 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. German Bundesliga games that are scheduled to be happening. Borussia Dortmund will be going up against Union Berlin at exactly 4:30 p.m. Nigerian time. And also for Wolfsburg will be taking on Mainz 05 at exactly 2:30 p.m. Nigerian time. And also Cologne will be taking on Freiburg at exactly 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time. For Italian Serie A, Inter Milan will be going up against Udinese 15 minutes away from 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Lazio will be going up against Verona 15 minutes also away from 8 p.m. Nigerian time. And also 5:30 p.m. beg your pardon, Juventus will be taking on Genoa. Those are the actions that are scheduled for the weekend. For you to actually make predictions, the game between Arsenal and Liverpool is the game for you to make prediction of. 4:30 p.m. Nigerian time is when this particular game will be happening on Sunday. Just go to the comment section. Let's make your prediction known, and let's know where exactly you think who will be winning this particular. It will be a very, very tense game though, because as it stands, it will be happening live and direct at Anfield. Yes, but let's see who exactly will win this particular. As it stands, the current league position for both teams is we have Arsenal leading the table as it stands presently. And also don't forget that their last 5 games for Liverpool, they won 4 and they drew 1. For Arsenal, they won 3 and they lost 2, including pre-season friendlies that they have for themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this particular news update on Kiraa Sport TV. This program is proudly produced by Engineer FM, and my name is Bidakbo Miracle Oluwa Dami. A lot of crew is in the studio. Tower Cat is here. Yeah, AY is here, and also Caroline is here, part of the crew member that work together.